What's up, YouTube world, man? What's going on, man? Hope y'all having a blissful day. Hope everybody doing all right, bro. I woke up this morning and got on Twitter, and I came across this story where they says Kyrie Irving is planning on retiring. Now, I don't know how true that is, y'all. I don't know. I think that's just a rumor going on, but it made me wonder, what if Kyrie did retire in the midst of what's going on with him being pressed in the media, and I'm almost saying being ostracized by the entire NBA? Those who are siding with Kyrie Irving must be quiet, because the ones who are disagreeing with him or against him, and I want to say against him because they can't quite say what it is that Kyrie said they're against. I don't know if anybody caught that no one in the media or the NBA or anybody on Twitter that's going in on Kyrie, or anybody that has true hatred for the news about Kyrie Irving in recent interviews, I've noticed the one thing they haven't did is explain to the public what it is that Kyrie said that was hate speech. And I've been scratching my head. I won't lie to y'all. I have not watched the documentary that everybody's been talking about. I have not even seen Kyrie Irving's tweet. I'm only going off of when the reporter who asked Kyrie Irving, a basketball player, the same basketball player that they keep telling shut up and dribble, meaning if you're not here to talk about sports, or at least the sport of basketball, please don't speak. I can't understand why that reporter felt the need to ask Kyrie Irving something other than basketball. Because the same media said they should shut up and dribble when they speak on non-basketball issues. So why would you ask him a question that's non-basketball? That's what I don't understand. Why isn't that reporter in trouble? Like, why wouldn't we get in trouble? Like, here it is, y'all. Y'all know I'm a comedian. It's obvious. Y'all see my sets, and if you haven't seen it, you need to check it out, because it's some fire. I stand on it. You know? But if I had a job where I'm only supposed to interview comedians about comedy, why would I then get a comedian to get on the show and ask them about something that has nothing to do with comedy? I'm sitting back thinking maybe Elon Musk got it right with Twitter. I'm sitting here thinking maybe Elon Musk got it right with Twitter, in the sense of he's allowing people to say what they want to say. And yeah, I know they saying some egregious stuff. They saying actual hate speech on Twitter. They're actually saying some disrespectful rhetoric. They putting all kind of stuff on Twitter now because he's no longer allowing you to be punished for expressing anything, almost anything on Twitter, almost anything. And I'm like, I think he got it right. You know why? Because I'm a human and I'm not God. So it's not for me to judge what everybody else is saying around me. Long as you don't bring harm to me, or you disrespecting me in my home, I can't knock what you saying. So from this point, I'm to the point now where I don't even care about the documentary. I don't even care if what Kyrie said was wrong, but I want to make a point that he did not say anything wrong. And we should boldly say that. But even if he did, the only thing that should cause him to lose his job with basketball is if one day the NBA teams looked at him and said, he don't have it. That should be the only thing people should be concerned with when it comes to basketball. I sit here and think back, I miss the days when we like our celebrities or we like our athletes or our entertainers for what they do on their job. When we stop asking them to be advocates and politicians and leaders and all the stuff that some of them have never in their mind ever even thought about doing. You know? I like the, like, and we, like with the cancel culture, right? People don't see how disgusting it is, right? I like to think about the first celebrity I believe was canceled, Andrew Dice Clay. For y'all that don't know this, Andrew Dice Clay was this Jewish comedian come out of New York that in the late 90s, he was like the hottest thing blazing. Andrew Dice Clay, in my opinion, was about to be next up after Eddie Murphy. This is how big this dude was. For y'all that don't know, he was the one that had the gimmick where he used to always come on stage with the cigarette and he's like, yo, you know, Little Miss Muffet, and he talked with that real strong New York Italian/Jewish accent, because he's a Jewish guy, but he used to have an Italian persona on stage. And it was kind of like he was this Fonz/John Travolta type of guy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, if you know anything about comedy and know anything about Hollywood, especially late 80s, early 90s, Andrew Dice Clay was like going to be major. He was already there. All right. And Andrew was like, you know, in a Jewish version of, he was like kind of like the 80s version of kind of like Patrice O'Neal, but not as far as talent, because no, Patrice is one of the best. But rest in peace to him. No, I'm saying in the sense of he had the energy of I don't give a fuck on stage. And people loved it. These folks used to have his jacket with the rhinestone. They had everything going. And people loved this guy, but he was raw. Andrew Dice Clay didn't give a fuck what he said on stage. And they loved it because we love realness. And they canceled that man because the bourgeoisies of Hollywood was jealous of his shine. Straight up and down, ain't no way around it. And they didn't like the fact that all those years of them having to kiss ass and bow down and bend over and play the fake Hollywood game to make it, they was looking at a motherfucker who didn't. In my belief, the success of Andrew Dice Clay would have changed this comedy scene to what it need to fucking be. Because there's no way cats, the raw, real humorous guys ain't the ones that was on top and they ain't get their shine when they had it. I mentioned Patrice O'Neal and his talent, but that's one of those guys who was also, I don't give a fuck, and we loved him for it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we tune into the 5150 show because, to be real with you, sometimes we feel like Corey Holcomb is all we got left of somebody that's truly don't give a fuck. And we really be like, halfway in on Corey, one side, we be like, nigga, yeah, talk that real shit. And the other half, we be like cringing because we like, damn, Corey, you lost another fucking job with like, chill, nigga. We want to see you blow up and get bigger. But we like the fact that you like, man, fuck that. The streets fuck with me. We like that. And we like that of our artists. We like that in our entertainers. We like that in our athletes. That feeling of, man, that feeling of he's doing what I would do if I was getting paid. Sorry, y'all, I'm in here sweating. Y'all, knowing I'm fat. Knowing fat people sweat for no reason. See how easy it is to tell the truth? Yes, we do. We sweat for no reason. That's why we take 3 showers a day. At least us player type. You better. I gotta stay smelling good. Look, I already ain't got no abs, so that's strike one against me. So, you know, they gotta smell good. Got a bald head, nigga. I ain't got too many struggles left to pick. You fat and bald. But that's just my time for y'all. For this, y'all, man. And you know, y'all don't get caught up to this internet, man. Sometimes get off this mug, get out, go spend time with your loved ones and stuff like that, like what I'm about to go do, man. Anyway, that's been fun, but I gotta run. That's my time. Tony Mac, but it's always love, but it's always real. Peace.